Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Anyway, so I was checking in on Joe Rogan and what he had to say about Meghan Markle. He said that she was like an American hussy that's basically trying to turn Harry into a Kardashian, and that a lot of these celebrities that start podcasts, apparently even the Obamas and quite a few have tried and failed. They just can't seem to keep up, is what he says. So, yeah, he doesn't have a lot to say positive about her, as most people, as we know. And also, there was an interesting question about Sunshine Sacks. Is Meghan and Harry doing this award show for the sake of paying back Sunshine Sacks because the large ticket prices to attend, very, very high, very steep? Is this any way associated with Sunshine Sacks, this Kennedy Awards? Is this Kennedy Awards in any way associated with Sunshine Sacks? No, no. Is this any way to pay back anyone they owe money to? No. Is this strictly for public relations, to look good, to get attention? Yes. Okay. Just wanted to ask that because it was brought up and it seemed like a pretty decent question. So there you have that. So let's get on to Joe Rogan. And how does Harry feel? How does Markle feel about Joe Rogan? The Joe Rogan situation. She was trying to, I guess, throw him under the bus a bit. She has. So anyways, we have here the Judgment. So with the Judgment, it's a major announcement card. She's feeling called to make a major announcement. I'd say, well, he made a major announcement. He did have to speak out. I'd say this is more on his energy because she was trying to push him down. So he spoke out and called her a hussy, in essence, and that she wouldn't be sticking around very long. So she does feel probably that's a major wake-up call for her. Judgment's trying to let go of grudges and old wounds and issues and try to move on and let go and release it. So I would say this is more Joe Rogan's energy, trying to just make a statement, which was brief, and then just move on, because he's the one who's succeeding here. Markle isn't. Let's get the challenging position with this major announcement that he made that she's a hussy. Well, we have here the challenging position is the recovery. I think it stung Markle pretty bad with the Three of Swords. They're not in communication. That's a lack of communication and trying to recover. So she kind of stabbed him a bit, and he's not really hurting too bad. Neither one of them are hurting too bad. But there's still a lack of communication, but it is the recovery position. It's sort of the betrayal thing, betraying each other. They're both in the same playing field, and it is sort of a betrayal when like when I see YouTubers trying to take down other YouTubers kind of thing. Same thing with Spotify. The same kind of drama is going to unfold there as it does here. It happens. I've seen it. Okay, here we go. The focal point here. Focal point is getting busted. And with the Page of Wands in reverse. So with the Page of Wands in reverse, they're not excited. They're busted in their lies. So that's why Spotify now is fact-checking Markle. She's been busted that she's not really very qualified here. Basically, she's just blowing out smoke. And there's a lack of enthusiasm for her. She's kind of losing enthusiasm, I would say. Feeling like it's a bit unachievable. Falling down on her head in a bit here. This young energy not wanting to make an announcement about it. So I think she's going to want to go silent now with that wand down. She doesn't want to, if anything, it's a negative announcement. She would have a negative reaction if she did. But she also realizes that it would be a waste of time because she's truly not growing. She's tanking. And it would be hasty. And she's kind of getting bored of it at this point in time. Just like you were saying, it's hard to keep up the enthusiasm. It's hard to keep up with the creativity. You can't keep it up. She can't keep the mask up. She has to keep the mask up. This is the mask. This person keeps up lies and keeps the mask up. So this is sort of an unmasking and feeling like it's kind of she knows she's unreliable. And she's probably waiting for a negative announcement about her podcast, because she can't keep up. She can't keep up. There is the lack of enthusiasm for her. Upright, that would be, new discoveries, adventures, high energy, passion to succeed. You haven't quite bared your fruit yet, but you're expecting it. A lot of hypothetical ideas because it's young, arrested development energy here. But she's failing. She's failing. She can't keep it up. The mask is slipping. There's this lack of enthusiasm, even within herself. So like he said, they can't keep up. So there it is. Let's get to the past position that no longer serves. Past position that no longer serves with this energy here with Joe Rogan and Markle and Harry and Spotify. We have here the workhorse. That does not appeal to Markle. That's just like what he was saying. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles is the workhorse. A slow and steady wins the race. That does not appeal to Markle. And Joe Rogan says that she doesn't have what it takes. So it doesn't serve her to work hard and stay the course and not give up. She's not going to do it. She knows she's about ready to dump it. It's like, oh God, this isn't working. She wants to aim for politics now and get fake awards to just fake her goodness and that fake that she's actually doing anything. She prefer to fake it than actually put work into anything. Let's get to the hidden energy. Hidden energy we have here, it's kind of landing on that side here, is the King of Wands. And that's the hidden energy here. It's sort of the root here. So with the King of Wands, it's back to excitement. Are we excited? Aren't we excited? Should we continue? And, can we be successful here? I don't know. It's questionable. We're on the fine line here of success, or should we dump it? Because it's sideways. I'm going to read it that way. Being self-confident is questionable because the King of Wands has a lot of confidence. Being in the spotlight is questionable. Commanding people and having a presence is questionable. Excellent communication is questionable. So everything about her is questionable here. In reverse, it's overbearing, it's immature, impatience, intolerance, disloyalty, bully, and she likes to do those things. So she's on the fine line here. She's on the fine line of failure, and the challenging is to recover her podcast and even wanting to even work for it. So the woman doesn't like to work, as we know. Neither does Harry. Being curious is not even in her blood here. She's not even curious about the guests she interviews. It's sideways. She's not even curious. She's not even a business-minded. Here's very driven, business-minded, having good high standards, leading towards epic success. She's not too sure she even has what it takes. She knows she doesn't have what it takes because she can't keep the mask up. And there's such a lack of enthusiasm. She's just kind of a young child's play. It's like the bully girl club. The bully, let's piss and moan together. We're like high schoolers, getting together. A little hussy tart, basically. He called her a hussy, and I think a lot of people just think of her as some sort of idiotic tart. That's kind of how I view her. She's just like a tart. And what does she know? She doesn't know much of anything. She pretends. Here we go. The next position here, and going into the future, is this Two of Wands is painting your world and putting plans together. She doesn't even know what she's doing. Those two wands are down. So that's like double rejection right there. And not even taking measures to do anything. So right now it was a bad plan. She's trying to avoid risk right now. She's doing everything she can to avoid risk, and maybe it was just a bad idea to begin with because she would have to work for it. God forbid. Let's get to the next position, the feelings in the situation. Feelings in the situation. She's feeling quite nostalgia. Yeah, a lot of nostalgia. That's shocking. So with this card here, with the Six of Cups, trying to reconnect the past. Everyone's saying, yeah, all she talks about is the 90s and the 80s, and all she does is talk about her childhood memories, herself, me, myself, and I, and traditions, about her traditions, the comforts of what she had maybe when she was younger, or the discomfort. It's just very nostalgic, karmic relationship card. So she's just really focused on the past. And people are probably just not super, there's lack of enthusiasm for her past. No one really cares. I think people just want to move forward and be progressive, and she's not progressive at all. She just pisses and moans about her nostalgia. Let's go into the next, the outside influences affecting her, and with Joe Rogan and Spotify and Harry. Outside influences, outside influences. There we go. Outside influences. We have here, yeah, it feels like an attack, a shark attack. People are attacking her, coming out of the blue, just coming at her. You know, challenging, combative energy coming at her. Doesn't like it. And it's affecting her ability to do well and feel like she's independent and actually doing financially well with this Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles is about, you know, the freedom. It's being stable, confident, you know, having it all and making it work. So she feels that she wants it all. They know she wants it all. They know she wants it all, and people are attacking her is how she feels. They're coming in and just, you know, bombarding her with their opinions. And it's affecting her financial future, in essence. She wants those comforts. She wants that individualism, but she really doesn't want to work for it. So that's the problem. Let's get to the hopes and fears, the hopes and fears, the hopes and fears, the hopes and fears, hopes and fears, hopes and fears, hopes and fears. One of them just seems to want to stick in my hand. There we go. Hopes and fears. She's getting the fear aspect. She knows she's going to have to go silent and lick her wounds. And it's over. It's like it's an over position. It's like Four of Swords is like a coffin card also. It's being solitary after struggles, trying to heal your body, mind, and soul. You know, it's a recovery room card. You know, feeling like your reputation is ruined and trying to seek clarity. So it's basically getting what she didn't. She's not going to succeed here. She's falling apart. So as we know, let's get to the final outcome, the final outcome, the final outcome, the final outcome. She's probably doing yoga too. I don't think she prays because that's also meditation and yoga. I'd see maybe meditation. Harry, I think, took up meditation. She might be doing some meditation too, trying to get some clarity. But it's not going to really come with her pathology. She can try all she wants. It's not really going to help because it's all self-referential focus. It's really not for the good of other people. So that's why she really won't get any clarity. Then we have here, yeah, she just wants to burst something new. She's going to try and burst something new after the failure. Yep, that's that woman who never gives up, you guys. Yes, she thinks she's nurturing. I'm going to be nurturing. I'm going to nurture something new. I'm going to birth some new ideas so I can stand out. She's going to act like she loves herself and other people, that she's high vibe. She's going to take on new opportunities. She thinks she has this abundant life, and she's going to glow up. I'm going to lick my wounds, but I'm still going to try and glow up. I don't care if it comes to an end. I'm going to still glow up. So there's that stubborn. She never shuts up. She never goes away. She's not going to go away till she's 6 feet under. Under the surface here, she knows she's got clouded inside, blocked. She's not idealistic. Nothing about her's ideal. It doesn't matter if it's perfect for her. She doesn't care. She's still going to birth it. She's still going to try to act nurturing because she's a liar. She's a liar who wears a mask, and the mask has slipped in this gig. So she's going to try a new gig and hope that her mask doesn't slip and she can keep it on and keep some kind of level of excitement for it. Even if it's not ideal, she's going to try to do something else. She will always try something else. Let's get to the center of the deck. Center of the deck, yeah, she's having a problem juggling it. She can't juggle it, and she can't juggle the situation of getting people to love her. Lovers is all about, you know, testing a relationship. It's being vulnerable, suspended in a vulnerable moment. She does not like to be vulnerable. Vulnerability in work, God no, she doesn't want to do it too much. She has to be in control. She likes that control. So it's like dropping the ball, and she can't cope. She can't cope when she's interviewing people because it is sort of testing this relationship. She can't cope with interviewing people. It doesn't work very well. The Lover's card is a bonding card. She doesn't bond with people. She can't cope with bonding. I don't do bonding. She doesn't trust anyone because she can't be trusted because she doesn't trust herself. So that is a projection coming from her. Healthy relationships, she doesn't do healthy relationships. She drops the ball. When she gets what she wants, she drops the ball. So she can't even build up a celebrity clientele for her podcast because she's always going to drop the ball on just about everyone. Doesn't matter who comes into her world, she's going to get what she needs and then she's going to drop the ball because they're going to figure she's not quite who she says she is. She wants to pretend to be this woke, nurturing, loving person, even if she's not idealistic and she knows it. Even though she knows she's a person who's shallow and superficial and does not have girlfriends. The High Priestess in reverse does not have girlfriends. This woman does not have girlfriends, not true friendships, not even true bonding. Always going to drop it. The High Priestess, she doesn't have an internal GPS system. She doesn't even know where she's going. She's in the dark. In the dark, there's no spirit connection. She's not woke. It's all pretend. She's pretending to be nurturing. After she's been destroyed, she feels destroyed and defeated. She comes back swinging, acting like she's all loving and caring. No, she's not. She's lying. What else can I say about the High Priestess in reverse? She has no interest in other people. It's completely superficial. So the nurturing energy is completely superficial. She's a weak character, and she feels alone in the dark. She feels alone in the dark, pretending to be this nurturing individual. Sounds like narcissism to me. And she will always dump you. She will always dump you and drop the ball because if it doesn't serve her, or after she gets what she wants with the Two of Pentacles and juggling, she's going to realize, I just can't do this. I can't juggle this successfully. She can't even pay her bills right now. And she's in over her head. She's in over her head when she tries to interview people because it's all fake. Yes, it is. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.